Let's get it, y'all. The playoff game between Takeo and Kamada West. All right. This is the last game before we go ahead and hit the championship. Ooh, this is the last game. Second year in a row. One common goal. Win. Yep. Everybody knows what they gotta do. Counterproductive. I guess I kind of agree with that. Don't baby him, because that's not what he needs right now. I think the coach is basically trying to say, don't baby him. You know, he doesn't need your consolations and all that kind of stuff. So he already knew. Wow, so he's admitting, like, I wanted to see how good you get over how you felt. He's saying the same thing Kuroko told him. Don't give up. Oh, it's like a full circle. It's like a full circle kind of thing. Yes, I stole it. Oh, he heard Aomine. It's funny. Aomine said that to Kuroko. Kuroko said it to him, and then the coach said it back to Aomine again. Kuroko said it to Aomine too. Don't give up. Woo. They demolished that team. You know they did. Oh my gosh. That's not even a real championship game. It's supposed to be closer than that. They just demolished them. Nah, I can eat, right? Want some? He said, wait, seriously? He's like, you want some snacks? You actually want snacks? Wow. He was happy. As isolated as he was feeling, he was still happy they won. It's the championship. I mean, come on. I mean, Midorima wants snacks. Their years quit, but there's nothing to worry about. They're too strong. I mean, come on. What kind of championship is 93-40? Oh, come on. He'll live. Can't coach anymore. Oh, just started to like him. I don't like this dude. Oh, that's when individual talent started blossoming. They feel like they're too good. Nah, really? They're getting too strong for their own good. That's what the coach was talking about. Kind of like a boy band group, you know. You had your Justin Timberlake, B2K was what's his face? I cannot remember his name. Y'all know what I'm talking about in B2K, for those of you who know B2K and stuff like that. But of course, Destiny's Child, Beyonce, the list goes on and on and on of all the groups where people, you know, that they just started shining too much. And what ends up happening is they want to go solo. They want to go do their own thing. And that's what's happening with all the Miracles. They just feel like they're too good. And it's like, why should I pass the ball? I can score by myself. I can do this by myself. That's how good I am. The problem is it's getting to their egos. They feel like I'm just so good. I can do this by myself. I don't need anybody else. And yeah, that's that. And that's I think this is where Kuroko is going to start talking about how he started disagreeing with how the rest of the Miracles decided to pursue basketball. He completely disagreed with their ideologies and beliefs on it. Midorima's, Kisei's, because everybody kind of felt like my power will carry me through. I don't need anybody else. My skill set and my abilities will carry myself and the rest of the team, and that's all that's needed. Wow. It really started getting to him. Midorima, you know, I can't miss. And that's when he discovered he could make full court shots. And when he started making those, he felt like, well, what's the point of everyone else? My threes will cinch the game. Murasakibara started feeling powerful. Midorima started feeling like he was so precise. No matter what. They're still children. Okay, I'm starting to like him a little bit more now because he's understanding the problem with this. This principal isn't just all he cares about is publicity. Okay, I'm starting to like this guy again. He's getting it. He's understanding that this is not okay. Wait, what'd he say? I'm telling you to give them special treatment. See? This is not good. And Momoi's noticing it too. Yep. Everybody's noticing. What do you say to him? Worried about their friendship. I mean, look, this is starting to go with my theory here with Akashi. I mean, look at this dinner table. Look how he's talking to him. Look how his dad's talking to him. Just keep being perfect. That pressure. Starting to frustrate him really bad. Because now he can't even... Oh, I didn't even think of this too. It's not just because you guys were saying this in the comments too, and they said this in the anime that Aomine stopped practicing because he didn't want to get any better. It's not just that though. It really wouldn't matter because since he doesn't have anybody to properly give him a challenge, it's hard to get better. I mean, obviously he could get better. Let me clarify that before people try to come for me in the comments. Obviously, through practicing by himself, he can get better, but it's not the same as being able to go against other people who are at least your equal or better. That kind of training is priceless. You know, it's important to play people who are better than you so that you can grow and improve and notice the things that you're maybe need help on. Because the thing is, Aomine is so ridiculously better than everybody, he can't even see where he needs to improve. Like, how would you know where he needs to improve? Like with his dribbling skills, maybe he has a certain thing that he's not that developed in. How would he know? He's so freaking good that the skills he has now completely blow everybody out of the water as far as dribbling. Same thing with shooting and all that kind of stuff. Like, how are you supposed to tell him otherwise? Yeah, you need help in this area or you need to work on this area. How would you know? He's insanely leaps and bounds better than you. So it's not just the fact that he didn't want to practice. If he feels like it's going to be too hard to try to get better anyway because I'm so above everyone, I can't even figure out where I need to improve on. Like he said, how is this helping me if you're letting me go past you that easily? And that guy's like, I'm not trying to, you're just that good. And it's frustrating because it's like, well, now how am I supposed to get better? You know, I can practice all day by myself, but I need to be able to play against people as well, you know? He's in a. I can't even say nothing on that. I don't know what the right move is. Telling someone not to come to practice or come to practice, because either way, he's hurting. Either way, Aomine is hurting, so I don't know what the right thing was to tell him there. Come to practice, don't come to practice. He's hurting either way. He doesn't come to practice, he's more isolated. He comes to practice, he still feels isolated. It's like... Do I need to crush my... See? See? He doesn't feel like Kuroko could understand. He understands it from the other side. See, now he's isolating Kuroko. In his isolation, he's now isolating other people. Wow. This is causing a really bad domino effect. Wow. Oh, did he prove it? Is there about to be a one-on-one right now? He said move. Ooh. If I have to do it by force, I will. I'm gonna lie, I'm respecting the fire out of Akashi right now, because here's the thing. Aside from Akashi kind of showing that little evil side and kind of being like how he is, he's right here. First of all, I'm the captain. I am the captain. Look at me. I am the captain. Okay? He is the captain. You will do what he says to do according to the rules and what the coach says. Secondly, how you gonna disrespect me like that? Basically, like, look, I don't listen to people who are weaker than me. Oh, it's like that? Let him know, Akashi. Let him know who you is. Oh, he popped that one-on-one. One-on-one, baby. One-on-one. Let's go. Murasa needs to be taken down a peg. You getting too cocky, my guy. It's understandable. What have I done? I feel for him. Akashi? Do you not know how to break ankles yet? Wow. So this was before Akashi knew how to anticipate, I guess. Once I make this, I'm doing what I want. Or is this where he unlocks it? This music right now. Winning is everything. Because that's where he awakened the Emperor's eye. He's like, absolutely not. I don't lose. I don't lose. They're like, what just went down? This music right now, what? Ooh. Murasakibara pissed him off. And that's where Murasakibara learned to respect the gangster. Ooh, he came back. Oh. Oh.
何を言っているのだよ、明石。それではさっきと。緑間、規制についても同様だ。試合で勝てば、それ以外は不問にする。
Mm.
僕たちのレベルでは、無理に足並みを揃えようとするなって言ってるようにしか。
That's exactly what he's saying. Mm-hmm.
奇跡の世代にとって、チームプレーは邪魔なものでしかない。そう言ったんだ。
Dude, the music they play for Akashi is ridiculous. This is what happened. This is what Kuroko was talking about.
Aomine のことは諦めろ。
Go up on Aomine.
一度ひびの入った皿は元に戻ることはない。
Wow.
今のままで十分だ。明石君。さっきの明石っち何だったんすかね。
Mm-hmm. Now even Kisei noticed it.
あいつそのものだ。何を言っているんですか。いえ。君は誰ですか。
Who are you?
僕は明石清十郎に決まっているだろ。
That's on his eyes. Oh, that's representative. Because I believe his eye color was the same. And then they switched it.
紫バレたちに来なくていいと言ったそうだな。抵抗の理念は勝つこと。僕は監督の判断は正しいと思います。
Whoa.
勝つことを最優先したチームと呼べるのか。
Can you really call this a team?
紫原は今日も休みか。それと青峰さんも。
No one's coming. I don't even know if Kuroko's coming.
じゃあ方針変えてからっすよね。緑マッチもイラついてるじゃないですか。
You seem irritated too. Yeah, Madorma isn't feeling it.
どんな形だろうと、部の方針ならそれに従うまで。俺が気に食わんのは今の青峰と紫原だ。
Mm.
理由はどうあれ、練習に来なくていいと言われてこないような神経はさん奴らとなど仲良くはできんな。
Wow. Don't worry, Kuroko. You'll get there. You're going to develop a vanishing shot. He's going to tell him don't do unnecessary things. He's all about doing whatever it takes to win. When you're all about winning and being perfect, yeah, those questions don't matter. I always had two personalities. The others simply took over. Whoa! We are dipping into some real life issues going on here. I'm sorry, I didn't read that properly. Did I say it was necessary? That's true. The team didn't change. Yep. Akashi didn't cause the team to change. Mm. I'm speechless right now. This is such... Wow. Yo, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Ooh, okay guys, so that was episode 65. We are no longer, and it was basically what I thought it was, them kind of just disbanding, but almost in a more so metaphorical way, a symbolic way, I should say. It was more of a symbolic disbanding of the team, because while they're still on the team, you know, they're still in middle school and stuff like that. Mentally and emotionally, they're detached. They don't care anymore, and it's just crazy the levels of this, the dynamic, the internal battles everyone goes through. It's crazy, and the effect it has on other people, because not necessarily everyone was having an eternal battle, but because of other people's internal battles, internal battles, they were it affected other people's entire disposition. For instance, Kisei was always a fun-loving guy who I think would have never minded teamwork at all, but he's almost a product of his environment. Kisei started not thinking teamwork was the way to go because of the rest of the miracles. Kisei seems very impressionable to me. You know, I mean, just someone like Kuroko, who isn't talented at all, had such an impact on him, and I think the rest of and so did Aomine. Pretty much all the miracles to me kind of had some form of impact on Kisei. It seemed like, or just even them as a whole had an impact on Kisei, and that's why we later see when we face Kisei with Kagami and everything, how Kisei is just like, I don't really see the point in teamwork, and it's because of everyone else. He wasn't necessarily having an internal battle. He just noticed everybody else was going a certain way, and he felt like maybe he should go that way as well. Midorima is a very by the book person. So as far as he's concerned, he does, like he said, I don't like what everybody's doing, but I'm gonna follow the rules no matter what. I'm gonna do what I'm told to do. I'm gonna do what is required of me, and that's all I'm gonna do. You know, it wasn't an internal battle really with Midorima either. It was more so, I don't like what's going on, but I am more about rules and structure than above all else. So if that means I have to go my own way as well, then I will also. You know, if no one else wants to play as a team, that's fine. I'm still gonna keep going the way I'm going. As far as Murasakibara, like I've said before, he's a person who I think he kind of is frustrated by the fact that talent rules all, and just being born with certain things is what counts for everything. And I think it really just started raining true for him when he just saw how much better he was getting. And it was weird. I think that was the start of him feeling that way, and why he just finds it so boring, because it's like, where's the thrill in, first of all, knowing you're gonna win, and then second of all, winning solely because of how you were born. Murasakibara was born with amazing height and build. Most people aren't, and he feels like because of that, I'm good at this. And if that's the reason, then what's so special about that? And that's why he's always so bored and whatever, and I don't care about it. And at that point, he felt, it started going to his head, and he felt like, well, since I'm better, since the better rule, since the better get to be great, I'm better than you, Akashi, why am I listening to you? That's his attitude. Since the better get treated a certain way just simply because of how they were built or born or whatever, I'm clearly better than you, Akashi. Why do I even have to listen to you? That's when Akashi's internal battle came in. The people who had internal battles were, I think, Murasa, Aomine, and Akashi. They had really bad internal battles going on. Murasakibara's internal battle, it's almost as if Aomine's internal battle brought out Murasakibara's internal battle, which brought out Akashi's internal battle. And then I didn't even notice the different eye colors was a representation of his split personality, which is a whole nother conversation, because this series is now diving into real life aspects. Well, it's been doing that, but I'm talking about dark aspects as far as people with, split personalities, things that develop when people are put under extreme amounts of pressure. Akashi's been put, I said it, he was put under extreme amount of pressure by his family, and it caused a split. And like you said, it's always been there. It was an underlying thing that's just now taken over. It was an underlying personality. Like I said, for him to compensate for all the pressure, he goes into that dark place, to that very cold, unfeeling dark place. And now it's taken over. It's taken over, and they're, wow, that's crazy. And now it's resulted in like a split personality, the different color eyes. So wow. And then Kuroko, oh man, Kuroko is just having to take all this. He's just watching things break apart before his eyes. He just watched his own friendship with someone kind of break apart. You know, when he couldn't make it to the championship, he's watching his friendship with Aomine break apart. He's watching the team break apart. He's seeing Akashi, who seemed like this really kind person, just suddenly start to split and become this entirely different person. It's crazy. Wow. I'm impressed. I have to say, with this shows a whole different side of Kuroko's basketball. The storytelling right now and the real life applications. For the first good chunk of it was mainly just basketball and camaraderie, and that's great. And then it just dove into some really kind of deep, kind of dark stuff. So I got to give credit where credit is due, man. This one gets a 4.7 for me. We're going up. It's just going up for me. 4.7 for this episode, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, that's all I got to say on that. I'm not going to keep talking. That's just my breakdown of the situation. And I do feel bad for the new head coach. Man, the other coach, he's not doing well. And then I feel bad for this new head coach who's just caught in a rock and a hard place. The principal wants the publicity, but at the same time, he's trying to make sure that these kids are mentally okay. And like I said, I can't say anything about him, the choice whether or not to come to practice or not. That could have, either one would have hurt Aomine. To constantly keep being reminded of how isolated he is by going to practice would have hurt him. And then also just driving him into more isolation by keeping him from practice and saying you don't have to come. It's not keeping him from practice, but just saying you don't have to come when he kind of didn't want to come in the first place. That's not going to help. It's going to just, of course, cause more isolation. So yeah, guys, that's crazy. 4.7 for me, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the support you've been showing on the channel. It really means a lot. I will see you guys in the next reaction, the next review. I'm out. Peace.